Let's solve this equation together. It says k over 3 all raised to the power 6 is equal to 4 raised to the power 6. How do we solve this? First thing to do is to expand this fraction. So what we're going to have this to be is k raised to the power 6 over 3 raised to the power 6 to be equal to 4 raised to the power 6. Cross multiplying, we're going to have that k raised to the power 6 becomes equal to 3 raised to the power 6 multiplied by 4 raised to the power 6. Okay? K raised to the power 6 now becomes equal to, when you have something like this, the same power, you retain the power and then multiply what's under the power. So the base, 3 times 4 is 12, and you retain the power 6. Comparing, we can see that the first answer for k is that k is equal to 12. But the number of answers for k is way beyond this amount, okay? Let me show you guys something now. So firstly, we can write this k raised to the power 6 as, because remember from the law of indices that states that a raised to the power m all raised to the power n is equal to a raised to the power m times n. Okay? Now remember that 6 is equal to 2 times 3. So you can write k raised to the power 6 as k raised to the power 3 all raised to the power 2 to be equal to, okay, for this side we can do the same thing. So we say 12 raised to the power 3 all raised to the power 2. Okay? From here you can see that, so we have k raised to the power 3 raised to the power 2 to be equal to 12 raised to the power 3 raised to the power 2. We can write this as k raised to the power 3 all raised to the power 2 minus 12 raised to the power 3 all raised to the power 2 to be equal to 0. Now this is difference of two squares. And difference of two squares states that if you have something like a raised to the power 2 minus b raised to the power 2, it becomes equal to a plus b multiplied by a minus b. Okay? So this is what difference of two squares states. Now applying this here, we're going to have what? K raised to the power 3 minus 12. Okay? Raised to the power 3. Okay? Multiplied by k raised to the power 3 plus 12 raised to the power 3 is equal to 0. Okay? Going further, we have when the product of two things are equal to 0, it's either the first one is equal to 0 or the second one is equal to 0. Okay? So it's either the first one is equal to 0. So the first one being equal to 0 means that k raised to the power 3 minus 12 raised to the power 3 is equal to 0. Okay? Now using the law of difference of two cubes. Now the law of difference of two cubes says that a raised to the power 3 minus b raised to the power 3 will be equal to a minus b into a squared plus ab plus b squared. Okay? Applying this law here, we have that k raised to the power 3 minus 12 raised to the power 3 boils down to what? K minus 12 into k squared plus 12k plus 12 squared, which is 144, is equal to 0. Okay? This and remember, this is just the first instance. Alright? Now, moving on from here, you can now see that we've gotten a place where this multiplied by this is equal to 0. So it's either that k minus 12 is equal to 0, implying that what? K is equal to 12, or, okay, or k squared plus 12k plus 144 is equal to 0. And solving this, we have, using the law of momentum formula, we have that minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a is equal to k. Substituting the values for b, a, and c here, we have that k becomes equal to b, so we have minus 12 plus or minus square root of 12 squared is 144, okay, minus 4 times a is 4 times 1 times c is 4 times 144, which is equal to, so we have 4 times 144, okay, all over 2 times a, which is 2 times 1, which is 2, okay, and this is equal to minus 12 plus or minus square root of, and we can factor out 144 from this, so we have 144, okay, into 1 minus 4 all over 2. Okay, moving on, we have that k is equal to, so we have from here, we have minus 12 plus or minus square root of 144 times negative 3. Okay, all over 2. Now resolving this, we have that this can be written as, so 144, or let's just say root of 144 times minus 3 can be written as root of 144 times root of minus 3. Okay, and this is equal to root of 144 is 12 times. Now root of minus 3 can also be written as root of minus 1 times root of 3. And this is equal to 12 times root of minus 1 is I times root of 3. Okay, so we're going to just substitute this in this equation. So we have that k is equal to minus 12 plus or minus, okay, now we put this here. So we have 12i times root of 3 all over 2. Okay, and from here you have that k is equal to, we can factor out 2 from this. So we have 2 into minus 6 plus or minus, okay, 6i times root 3 all over 2. Okay, 2 cancel 2 on both sides, so we have that k is equal to minus 6 plus or minus 6i times root 3. Okay, so how many answers do we have for k now? We have the first one to be minus 6 plus 6i root 3, or minus 6 minus 6i root 3, or we also had initially that k is equal to 12. Okay, moving on, we had initially from difference of two squares, that is either that k raised to power 3 minus 12 raised to power 3 is equal to 0, or k raised to power 3 plus 12 raised to power 3 is equal to 0. Okay, and we've solved when k raised to power 3 minus 12 raised to power 3 is equal to 0. Now let's solve for this. Alright, so moving on, we can rewrite this expression as k raised to power 3 plus 0k squared plus 0k plus 12 cubed is equal to 0. Now, k, it's okay. Alright, so moving on, we're going to have that this becomes equal to k raised to power 3 plus 0k squared plus 0k plus 1728 to be equal to 0. Okay, now finding a 0 for this equation will be very easy because we have 12 raised to power 3, so we have to negate 12 raised to power 3 here so that we'll have 0. Okay, so minus 12 raised to power 3 plus 12 raised to power 3 is equal to 0. So it means that we have that k here is equal to negative 12. Okay, implying that k plus 12 is equal to 0. We're going to divide this by 2k minus k plus 12 rather. So we have k raised to power 3 plus 0k squared plus 0k plus 1728 divided by k plus 12. Okay, now k into k cubed is k squared times k is k cubed plus 12k squared. When you minus, you have negative 12k squared. You add plus 0k, dividing again, we have minus 12k, and then you have minus 12k squared minus 144k. When you subtract again, you have plus 144k, and then you have plus 1728. Okay, dividing again, we have plus 144, and then we have here 144k plus 1728, and this is finished. Okay, now moving on, we now have that the equation becomes k plus 12 multiplied by k squared minus 12k plus 144 is equal to 0. Okay, so we now have a quadratic equation in the form of k squared minus 12k plus 144 is equal to 0. Now, solving this, we have k squared minus 12k plus 144 is equal to 0. Okay, so what do we do here? We can use the quadratic formula, which also states that minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a should be equal to k. Okay, so substituting, we have minus b to be minus 12, which is 12, plus or minus square root of 12 squared is 144 minus 4 times a times c, which is 4 into 144 practically, all over 2a, which is 2 times 1, which is 2, to be equal to k. From here, k becomes equal to 12 plus or minus square root of 144 into 1 minus 4 all over 2. From here, we have that k is equal to, okay, so we have 12 plus or minus square root of 144 times 3, okay, all over 2, times negative 3 rather, okay, all over 2. So from here, we can now say, from what we solved initially, that this becomes equal to 12 plus or minus 12i root 3 all over 2, and this becomes equal to 6 plus or minus 6i root 3. So we had k to be equal to this, okay, k to be equal to minus 6 plus or minus 6i root 3. We also had that k is equal to minus 12 or plus 12, okay. So these are the 6 values for x for this equation. Thanks for watching. I hope this made sense. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Peace.